This is regret number 7. Back in the early 2000s, I was in full startup mode. My partner and I were building an innovative new technology that we truly believed would revolutionize financial services. The vision was big. The pressure was bigger. The days were long, the sleep was short, and we were busting our asses. Like a lot of founders, we made the standard sacrifices. Terrible eating habits, way too much caffeine, not nearly enough sleep, general disregard for our health. All with one thing in mind, the prize. The problem was simple and brutal. There was too much to do, too much to create, too many decisions, not enough time. And I was exhausted and run down and running on fumes. And then one day, my co-founder said something to me that stopped me in my tracks. He actually accused me of being a control freak. He said I needed to have my fingers on everything, that nothing could move forward unless I touched it, that no decision was too small for me to review. Well, my first reaction, I was defensive. I was kind of insulted. But the more I thought about it, the more uncomfortable the truth became. He was right. That comment led to some serious soul searching. Why couldn't I step back? Why did delegating feel so unsafe? Here's what I realized. I wasn't controlling because I didn't trust. I was controlling because I couldn't see the business clearly. I didn't have a clear picture on how the pieces connected. Real insight into whether people were doing what they were supposed to be doing. Clarity around what actually was driving the business forward. A way to benchmark performance against goals. I was stuck working in the business, not on the business. And when you don't have visibility, control feels like the only option. The irony is this: the more I tried to control everything, the more I became the bottleneck. Decisions slowed. Teams waited. Momentum stalled. And I burnt myself out in the process. That's a regret, because it was avoidable. This experience is one of the clearest reasons Scale B.O.S. exists. Scale B.O.S. gives founders visibility instead of anxiety. It provides clear, connected view of your entire business, defines goals and benchmarks and ties them to execution, accountability without micromanagement, insight into what works and what isn't working and why, all with an AI layered in the system to help surface where attention actually is needed, what teams are performing or not, which decisions matter or which ones don't. Because when you see the business, you don't need to control it. You can delegate with confidence, focused on the highest leverage decisions. Step out of the weeds, lead instead of firefight. If I had a system like this back then, I wouldn't have needed to touch everything to feel safe. The business would have moved faster, teams would have been stronger, and I would have been healthier. If this regret sounds familiar, I have 9 more that have cost me tens of millions of dollars over my career. Follow the link below and learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make the same.